Y'all know what time it is. Of course, yes. It's your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Where we at? Yes, indeed. Where? Wind Down Wednesday. Come on in. Y'all know what we do. When you come in, do what? Hit that share button because what? Sharing is what? Caring. Right? So that's what we're doing. We're going to share. Hit that share button, family. Y'all know how we do this, right? Let me get my cameras right. Y'all know y'all gotta get them cameras right, right? Wind Down Wednesday, baby. If you haven't got your t-shirt yet, you need to get your t-shirt. Hey, Sharia, put your information on the timeline, please. Let them know that you banging out there, right? Yeah, let the family know. We're gonna get into some serious conversation. We're gonna talk about again. We didn't get a chance to finish up on the last topic that we were on. We were talking about something that was very prolific and very powerful. We were talking about should public schools be shut down? So let's do that, right? Let's get into that. So hit that share button. Hit that share button. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm sharing. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. It's your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Come on in. Grab yourself a seat, right? Come on in and grab yourself a seat. Thank you all for tuning in on YouTube. Let me get out there and see what y'all talking about already. It's gonna be off the chain. Those of you that follow me on Facebook, let me say something to you that's very powerful. Oftentimes when you're on Facebook mess with your algorithm. So you can switch over to my YouTube page, okay? And stay in tune. I see you, Bar. Thank you. Kishkin Bar. Gratitude. Thank you for tuning in. So it's Wind Down Wednesday. Let us build an audience and hold fast, family. Y'all know how we do it. It's grown folk conversation. Yes, indeed. Y'all know how we do it. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Queen Octavia. How you doing, Queen? That's the Queen, y'all. Queen Octavia. Yeah. So listen. Hit that share button. As I'm sharing, you share. Right? And we're going to get back to this. I think it's important that we talk about school. We talk about schools being shut down. We talk about these things, right? Okay, okay. I'm just taking a moment to share, and you all grasp the ambience that's in the background. That jazz. That's some smooth saxophone jazz for you guys. Okay? So that we can build our audience. Y'all know what we do. It's Facebook, right? I see you, JP, Prince of Peace in the house. I see y'all coming in. This is what's up. This is what we're supposed to do, right? Share with each other. Hit that share button. That's what I'm doing. I'm hitting that share button. My Wednesdays, always it's meditation time. Preparing myself for you all, right? So that we can have an amazing time. We can have amazing dialogue. This is a place where you can come and really have some real dialogue with some content, and it's not built off of foolishness, where you're out here talking crazy to each other. Listen, I am so put off with TikTok. When you go on TikTok, everybody is out there, they're arguing with each other. What is the purpose of this? The purpose should be designed to have conversation. Because if you can't have conversation, then you really can't get to a resolution. So here in Wind Down Wednesday, guess what? It's grown folk conversation, baby. It's therapy with a sip. So what happens is, if you come in here with that foolishness, we're going to put you up out of here. We're not about you want to argue. We ain't about arguing. That's not it. We're about communicating with each other. Yeah. Sometimes you got to look at your neighbor and say, hey, neighbor, you know how to communicate. Isn't that something? I know. But I'm your host with the most. I'm the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Right? Also, you can catch us on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, where the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, baby, is dealing with the quantum principles. He's a master at that. And if you need some information, you really need to tune in. We're not telling you what you need to do, but if you want some free game, some free information, catch the master teacher. I mean, he's putting it right there where you need it to be, right? Okay. Isn't that something? I have an amazing wine for you guys tonight. Yeah. Have an amazing wine for you guys tonight. Oh, soon. Anunnaki Isu. Gratitude Queen. That's my baby. Hey, girl. Hey, Osun. I love you. Glad to see you back. That's my girl, y'all. She encourages me in back channels. My boy, 2171 for Conitude. That's 217. Please let us know when you come in. Let us know where you're hailing from. We can make these connections so we can network. We can hang out and kick it with each other. We can do all those things that's positive, right? This is about positivity. And if you haven't gotten your Wind Down Wednesday t-shirt yet, DM me. Oh, there she is, my long lost daughter, Tracy Love, y'all. Hey, where's Anthony? Shout out to Tracy and Anthony Love. They've been with me for over 20 some years as well. I love you guys, man. I miss you all. Listen, it's Wind Down Wednesday, y'all. Let's do it. Y'all know what we do when we come in. Do what? Let us know where you're hailing from and do what? Hit that share button. Go ahead and hit that share button. Let me get out here. I'm gonna check on our YouTube page. For those of you that haven't tuned into the YouTube page, you haven't went and liked and subscribed yet, please. It's the one exclamation point. Okay? That's where I am. All right. I know what time it is. Look at here, y'all. Number one KP is in the house. Hey, baby girl, what's going on? That's my baby, y'all. Hey, number one KP. That's Chi-Town in the house. Let me go out here and see what we got going on YouTube, y'all. Krista Netio. Okay. Brisk Goosey. Okay. All right, y'all out here. Hey, y'all, we doing it up, y'all. We streaming to, of course, YouTube as well as Facebook. So I think we're going to have a very powerful conversation tonight. I want to move on because we talked about some things. We talked about white supremacy. We talked about racism. And we were getting into Plessy versus Ferguson when we were talking about schooling, when we were talking about shutting down the schools. And we were going to get into Brown v. Board of Education. We were going to talk about these things. There's some things that we need to know. There's some information that we need to know, right? There's some information we need to know. So, hey, anytime number one KP come in the house, I always ask her if she want to come on. Because that's my baby, that's my girl. Hey, number one KP, if you want to come on, let me know. Let me know if you want to come on with me. And we're going to kick this. We're going to talk about this. Because we're all educators. And I'm probably going to bring the master teacher on tonight as well. Most of you haven't been introduced to him except if you've been in a truth session. But the master teacher, that boy is off the chain. He dropped free game on you. Hey, y'all, listen to me. I'm telling y'all, he's gonna drop free game on you, right? Because this is what we do. We educate. Listen, you in Wind Down Wednesday, therapy with a sip, and this is what we do. We low key give therapy. Look at number one KP said, nope. Because I'm hopping in the car, but I'm listening. I love you for being you and your graciousness. Girl, you know I love you. Stop it, number one KP. Listen, safe travels. I know it's you in the Windy City, so I know how that go, right? Yeah, the master teacher, he gonna drop free game. It's free, but you're gonna pay thousands of dollars to get it. Not only that, this is what we do. We give you all information that you would have to pay buku bucks to get. And we're dropping it on you. And all we're asking you to do is give us 60 minutes. 60 minutes. The average individual cannot give you 60 minutes. All we're asking for is what? 60 minutes. If we can get 60 minutes out of you, scientifically, we've already proven that if you can give 60 minutes of your attention, it expands your brain. It expands your cognition. It causes you to be able to think in a whole different realm, atmosphere, and on another level, right? You know it's cold, number one, KP. You in Chi-Town. You in Windy City. What? Hey, you know what? Number one, KP, don't even do that. See, I knew you was gonna do that. See, I knew you was gonna be one of the ones that do that. You got them musculars out there. Every now and then, I'll set these guns out. I'll set them out so y'all know what a 60-year-old look like with a set of guns. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. But we in Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Yeah, therapy with a sip grown folk conversation. Listen, let us do this. Let's get this toast going. And those that are here, they'll be here. If not, they won't. Right? Okay. Let's hold on, y'all. Let me address this clown out here. Hold on. Get your stupid ass out of here. Excuse me, family. Let me remove you. You know, y'all have some trollers that comes out on YouTube that says some silly shit that doesn't make any sense, right? Okay. Hey, Octavia. Number one, KP says, "Hey, lady, what's up?" Oh yeah, Noble Vine 667 Pinot Noir. Noir. Ooh, look at there, look at there, look at there, y'all. Let's pull up this bell and we're gonna get into this conversation. I was conversating with some people from our last podcast, and tonight's podcast is going to be brought to you by none other than the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, T. Swin, Man Can't Always Be Wrong podcast, and the Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shape Shifter, the Code Breaker. But I was conversating with some and they were in this place of displacement because they were like, well, why would you want the schools shut down? So this is why we're revisiting the conversation because I think it's very important. Now, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I think they should shut the schools down. And I think Queen Octavia made a point in the last podcast, how that parents are dealing with lazy parenting. They're not parenting properly, right? Because me growing up, when I was growing up, I know that my mother always tutored my siblings and I. We were always tutored. We knew our lesson. We knew what we were demonstrating with and dealing with. Hey, Sharia. That what we were dealing with. So, but what you have today is lazy parenting, where the parents really want to put the children off on the school system. Not only do they want to put the children off on the school system, but they're not disciplining their children so that when their children go into the school system, they're not well-mannered or behaved. This Wind Down Wednesday, this grown folk conversation. If you're here, let's do it. Let's get at it. All right, family. Y'all ready to do this toast? Let me give this toast. I give the first toast, and I'll let someone else give the next toast. Wind down Wednesday. Salute. May you live forever, and shall I never die. Mm. Noah. Pinot Noir is off the chain, y'all. It's a red wine. You can taste that wood and butter taste in it. Into my sippers. Here we go. All right, for you, for me, and for us, hit that share button one more time, and let's get into this conversation. Let's get into this convo. Y'all ready to get into this convo? Mm-hmm. I know you're saying, what are you doing to one, Sharon? I need you all to hit that share button one more time. Family, I love you all. It is always a pleasure to share with you in Wind Down Wednesday. And if you're anything like me, hey TB, that's Fayetteville, y'all in the house. If you are anything like me, I like content. I don't want that bullshit. I don't want you out there arguing with one another. I want content. Right? I want some nourishment. I want some information that's going to enlighten me, right? Titillate me. Charge me up. Get me ready. You right? Okay. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm saying it so we'll know, right? Okay. Wind down Wednesday. Therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation. Oh, there she is. Shouting in the house, y'all. Queen Kizzy. Hey, Kizzy, you know what? Put it on the timeline because, Kizzy, you got a store. You do herbs and all kinds of things that people can invest in. Please put that out there so they'll know how to contact you. TB, what's up? All right. If you haven't gotten your t-shirt yet, DM me so you can get your t-shirt. All right, family? Get your Wind Down Wednesday t-shirt. Invest in what it is that you share your time in. We always share with each other. You share with me, I share with you. Hey, Rosalind, let me give her a shout out. She came in the room. Hey, y'all. Hey, Rosalind, put your information on the timeline. This is her, y'all. These are my people. We support each other. Hey, Rosalind, I love you, girl. I see you out there playing on the water. I see you over there in the other countries doing what you do. But listen, Ocean of Thoughts. She has 3 volumes, and then she has a children book. Hey, Lisa, 217. Hey, baby. Okay. Here it is. Right there, y'all. Right? And then we listen. Let me shout y'all out because it's very important that y'all know that we're a family. And that in Wind Down Wednesday, you can bet your bottom dollar on it that we're going to support each other, right? Dr. Cleo, out of the ATL, this Atlanta, y'all. She has a book out. Y'all see that? It's called Creating the Amazing You. It's a journal. It's a book. It's powerful. This is my copy. Y'all can't have it. But look her up. She's out there. Also, our boy, y'all know who it is. That T Swin, baby. Love is for suckers. Listen, if you haven't had an opportunity, look him up. He'll probably chime in a little bit later. Um, get his book. Pick it up. I think you'll like it. Love is for suckers. The title is a catchphrase. But once you begin to read it, you're going to be like, oh, okay. I thought he was saying we were suckers. That's not what he's saying. Read the book. Listen, let's give another toast. I love you guys. Woo West. What's going on? Thank you for stopping by, man. This is Wind Down Wednesday. You're hanging out with your host with the most. Hey, Dr. Clear, I just gave you a plug. Dr. Clear's in the house, y'all. Hey, Dr. Clear, I just gave you a plug. Put your information on the timeline, Dr. Clear. Hey, also, Beaded Vibrations. That's my little cousin. That's Prince of Peace daughter. I'm wearing some of her paraphernalia now. Listen, if you want everybody to know what your paraphernalia is, send it to me. Right? This right here. That's her. Beads. Yeah. Beaded Vibrations. Right. And then right here. This her again. I'm waiting for her to give me some other stuff so I can present it to you guys. But the girl is bad. She can hook you up any kind of way that you want to be hooked up, right? Beaded Vibrations. That's my little cousin. Kafira. Uriah Hall. Yes. Y'all know how we do this here. I'm going to support all of y'all. This is what we do, right? Okay, this is what we do, right? This is Wind Down Wednesday. Let's get into this conversation. Hold on just a second. We're going to have another toast and we're going to get into this conversation. I'm trying to clear this out, family. Okay, there we go. All right. You're most welcome, Rosalind. We're always going to acknowledge you. Just give support. All we're doing is support. Listen, also, y'all know I'm a content creator and I'm an influencer. So please do what? Donate. Let me put my donation information out here on YouTube, and I know my staff is going to put it out on Facebook. Let me put this out here. Cash App. We should be patient enough with each other, right? And support each other and hang on, right? No, yes, maybe, indifferent, right? Let me put this out here, family. I'm putting this out here. Let me put that out there. Please donate. We're not begging. Y'all know how this is. You have to have financial support to accomplish what it is that you're trying to do. Am I correct? Yes. Right? So donate. And we're going to shout you out. It's okay. Wind Down Wednesday. All right, let's hit this toast and we're gonna get this. Oh, Lip Rock in the house. Hey, J Love. Oh, that my girl is J Love, y'all, in the house. Hey, J Love, that was an amazing podcast. I stayed the entire time. It was very inviting, intriguing, intellectual, and feel full of content. Thank you, J Love, for giving us somewhere to come to where we can get content. Listen, I am concerned about content. I'm not looking for you to shake your ass. I'm not looking for you to be out here doing really stupid, dumb stuff. I'm looking for content. I'm looking for something that gives me the ability to open up my cognition and further develop my ability to think. This is what we should be doing, right? This is what we should be doing, okay? So let's wind down this thing. I'm your host with the most, the one, the prophet, the cosmic commander. So listen, let's take this toast. Hey, J Love, you got something to sip on? You sipping on wine tonight? I know my girl J Love, she do her wine. Hey, yes indeed, J Love, free in minds. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Listen, for you, for me, and for us, yes. Thank you all. Please support. For you, for me, and for us. Salute. Oh, Pastor Lonnie D, y'all. That's my Conrad. He's in the house. We go a long way back, years and years back. He's in the St. Louis area. Um, and we tied it in Dick's Hat Band. That's my boy. And he's doing a great work there in that particular area. J Love said I need to get something. Okay, to my sippers. Salute. Okay. Y'all ready to get into this conversation? All right. Y'all ready to get into this conversation? Okay. Now, let me state my position. And for those of you that don't know what we're dealing with, the topic tonight, again, is part 2. Right? Should public schools be shut down? And I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, yes. I think that should be shut down because we have a case of lazy parenting, where parents are not being responsible for their children, nor are they being productive in their children's lives. They're turning their children over to, shall we say, those games that they play. Y'all know the games that they're on and they're playing. That's what their parents turn them over to so that they won't be bothered by them. And they're not being instrumental in their lives so that they can know that you need to get your schoolwork done. They don't care as long as you're not impeding upon their ability to have their self time to themselves. Right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on and talk to me. What's up, Jeff Daniels? That's 217. What's up, boy? So, what are we doing? Where are we going to go with this? Where we Swanson? Yes, Pastor. Yes. So where are we going to go with this? Hey, Pastor Lonnie, you know what I'm saying? The scriptures teaches us. They say he who wins souls must be wise. And Yahushua said that he told us something very powerful. He said, "Go ye out into all the world." We didn't forget that part. We stuck in the church, and so we can't help anyone. One of the things about Wind Down Wednesday is it's about therapy. We're going to give you some information that's going to touch you in a way that perhaps you haven't been touched or experienced in Wind Down Wednesday. Because I am an apostle and a prophet, right? I'm not concerned about what you think about me. I know what I am, and you can't define me nor frame me because I am who I am, right? I'm the host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Right? Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, so when you get into the school system, I'm going to put something out here because it's very important. I want us to have an intellectual. Yes, Jeff. I'm going to keep it real. Because we're going to have an intellectual conversation, a grown folks conversation, where we're not divisive. But what we are is, shall I say, we're comprehensive. We comprehend what's going on. And so, therefore, we can lend our voices to what's happening and what's going on. Right? Hey, Audra. Audra Taylor's in the house. Greetings, Queen. Thank you for dropping in on us. Gratitude. Okay, so let's talk about this. When we get into talking about shutting the schools down, let me get you guys' opinion on that. Do you all, okay, so are you for or against shutting the schools down? Where are you at in this? Let me know where you at. Are you for or against? And let's get into this conversation. I think it's going to be very powerful. I've shared with you guys that I'm for shutting them down. Okay, so you're going to say, okay. Thank you, Queen Octavia. Okay, so Lisa says shut them down and then what? Okay. Once you shut them down, you can give vouchers so that you can go to charter schools and or it will force you to go into your pocket and send your children to private schools. Why? So that they can have the immediate attention that they need to make sure that they advance with the proper education. Okay, so let us do this. Let us think about this. Dr. William Cross talked about this. Not Dr. William Cross. Hold on, give me a second. The education basically that is received today is a rote education. That's R-O-T-E, rote. And if master teacher's in the house, you're going to put that out there for you all. It's a rote education. At best, this is the only education that the children are getting. It's called a rote, R-O-T-E, education. Now, let's be clear on that. Right? Come on, let's talk about this. Grown folk conversation. Let's wind down this. rote education, meaning that whatever information that you are receiving, you don't have to download it and it becomes elementary with you. Rote information is when you hear it, it's only for the purpose of you having the ability to regurgitate it and you don't retain it. This is what we're dealing with the educational system. It's called rote. And if you're not familiar with that, look that up. Yeah. Lalisa says, I don't agree. All these kids you putting out of public school go to charter and private schools. Everyone can afford private schools and not enough charter schools. Now, I just told you vouchers. Did you hear what I said, Lalisa? Lalisa. Listen, I said vouchers. They can give you vouchers so that your children will be able to enter into various venues of education, right? Because that's going to be the best thing for them anyway. The public schools is on that pipeline to the penitentiary. Most of your kids that are going through the high schools, they're going straight to the penitentiary. Because why? It's designed to what? Be like that. Y'all talking to me tonight? It's Wind Down Wednesday, y'all. Okay. Queen Osun says, charter schools are great, opinion. However, I agree, currently the money we spend on public education would better be spent providing vouchers to charter, private, or homeschooling. Absolutely correct. Now, Queen Osun, this is what I homeschool. My ex-wife, we homeschool our children. Because not only that, but for those of you that don't know, what's getting ready to happen through the Trump administration is that he's going to pay the parents that are homeschooling their children. For those of you that don't know that, listen, it's freaking ready to be money everywhere. Kamala wasn't gonna give y'all nothing. I don't vote. I don't have a dog in the hunt, didn't vote. But one thing I do, I pay attention to politics. So, but what I'm saying is Trump is getting ready to, those parents that homeschool, he's getting ready to provide and put in provision the ability for them to get a paycheck for homeschooling their children. Most of you are probably not old enough to remember segregation, to remember the black codes and when they started to integrate the schools. I do, because I was a part of that. Hello, somebody. This is why it's important that we deal with content. I'm only dealing with content. I only want to deal with people that have content, right? I ain't dealing with bullshit. I'm not dealing with you arguing, fussing, and fighting. I don't want that. I want content. Now, here in Wind Down Wednesday, therapy with a grown folk conversation, I promise you can get some content. And then you can join me and my cohort and co-host, the Master Teacher, Conscious Shifter, the Shape Shifter, the Code Breaker, and the Truth Session every Saturday, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and get free game. Free game. We're degreed up. Everybody in my staff, all of us, we're degreed up. we have a license to be able to say what we say out of our mouth. Right? All right. I see my cousin is in the house. JT, what's going on? All right. So let's get into this. I want to let me put this out here and see what you guys think about this. Right? I know we get into dialogue and we kind of get away from what we're talking about. Well, we're really not getting away from it, but we're getting into it, right? Okay. All is well. All is well, JT. All is well, man. Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me see, family, where we're going. I want to put this out here and see what you guys think about this. And I want to see how many of you all are aware that this even existed, right? I want to put this out here and see what you guys think. I want to see how many of you all knew that this existed. And we're going to talk about it. Hey, Shawnette. Next one. Okay. Now, those of you that are still in the room, if we're together, yes, J Love, I'm gonna read your statement in just a second. For those of you that are still in the room, and let us get on the same page. If we're gonna get on the same page, for you, for me, and for us, put a one out there, and I'm gonna beat all of you all doing it. Put a one out there. Put a one out there. Put a one out there. Okay. So now, I want y'all to take a look at this. Okay? Right? And let me read what J Love put out there. If you're still in the room with me, you don't have to participate. It's okay. But if you're still in the room and you with me and we can get on the same page, put a one out there. Okay. So, J Love says it's a fact that the prison system prepares space for future inmates based off whether or not a child can read by third grade. That's insane. Yes, that's J Love. We're on the same page. We're talking about the same thing. That's why I love coming into your podcast, because it's content based. I don't want bullshit. You got to have some content. We're going to have some content. If you have content, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to, and you know this, Jay. You know this, that I'm involved in what's going on. You know, I'm going to reply. I'm going to be involved in it, in everything. Right? So, what we doing? D, you always late, man. Hey, D, you always late to the party. Look on the timeline. We got the topic that we're talking about and everything. Look on the timeline. Everything is everything, man. What's up with you? We love you. Glad you tuned in. That's my girl D, y'all. The DMV area, that's my baby. I always fuss at her. She always get herself in trouble. But anyway, so when we think about that, we should always be thinking about what content Okay, is it viable? If is it factual? Okay, what can I do with that? Right? As Jay, y'all see what Jay put out there, y'all. Look what Jay Love put out there. She says we must start facing the truth. These systems were not made for us, right? These systems weren't made for us. Okay, so let us look at this. Let's look at Plessy. Y'all see that out there? I put it out there for you. Okay? All right. Let me back off. I'm going to back off of my background music because I really want to get into this conversation. Let me back off of that. Now, I want to get into this because it's very important. Let's look at this. Plessy. And most people don't know what that is. And they're not going to stick around long enough to even find out what it is. We are the most ill-informed people that walk across the face of the earth, right? I put it out there so you guys can see it. Plessy v. Ferguson, right? 1896. Listen to this. 1896 was a landmark U.S. Supreme Court case that upheld, watch this, racial segregation laws, right? Under the doctrine of separate but equal. Let me read that again because it's important. 1896 was a landmark U.S. Supreme Court, right, case that upheld racial segregation laws under the doctrine of separate but equal. Now, my emphasis is separate but equal. Okay? Now, let us go on. The case began with Homer Plessy. A black man was arrested for sitting in a white-only train car in Louisiana. Okay? Violating the state's segregation law. The court ruled that segregated facilities were constitutional as long as they were equal in quality. A decision that justified widespread racial segregation in the U.S. for decades until it was overthrown by Brown v. Board of Education in 1954. Now, why am I saying this? Because this is very important. Yeah, listen to listen. Hold on. We got to take it. We got to take a toast. Listen. Separate but equal. Salute. As J Love says, we are reactionary people. We must become more proactive and organized. I agree. No, I hear you. Hey D, I hear you. No, I agree that they should close the schools. Yeah, Baltimore in the room, DMV, baby. That's my girl, y'all, D. No, I agree that they should close the schools, D. Salute. Now, Jay just said something that's very powerful. Jay says, we are reactionary people. We must become more proactive and organized. Now, listen to what she said. No, D. Hold on, D. Hold on. Hold on. No. 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 Okay. Osun says, please go back up to the vouchers. There are some comments you missed. Okay, I'll go back up. Osun, let me go back up. I missed some vouchers, y'all. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, Osun says the money would be availed for vouchers for each child. The same subsidies public schools receive now would fund it, minus salaries and facilities. Okay, okay. And Jay says, shut them down. Our children are receiving inadequate education anyway. COVID has many children behind anyway. The school system criminalizes children, hence the school to prison pipeline. I agree. Y'all popping corn. Osun says also the teachers and administrators would be availed to create more schools and tutoring opportunities. And Lisa says, you said vouchers. Yeah, where did Lisa leave up out of here? They are answering what you're saying, Lisa. Okay. My nephew said, bring me some wine this weekend. Okay. Where's the definition of equal? Okay. My cousin says, what's the definition of equal? We never we got I'm gonna get to that in just a minute. Give me a few minutes. We're gonna talk about this. It's a grown folk conversation. Okay, so Jay says the people perish due to the lack of knowledge. We must teach our own babies. I agree. I agree. Now, what we found out, let's go back to Plessy. Let's go back to Plessy v. Ferguson. When it talks about separate but equal. And here is what people fail to realize, that we surpassed our counterparts during the 20s and the 30s. We built Wall Street. Not only did we build Wall Street, but listen, y'all have to know that we had other communities that they destroyed as well. Okay? We just talk about Wall Street because they bombed it, right? We've always exceeded our counterparts because they cannot outthink nor outmaneuver us for educational purposes only, right? Okay. So, we've always advanced. But when we've always advanced, what has happened? We've always turned and given back to our counterparts our advancements, right? That's what they fear. So what they fear is that they're not going to, as of old, return and allow us to commandeer and rule over them as we have, because there are new intellects that has advanced, right? Come on, it's Wind Down Wednesday. It's your host with the most. It's the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Listen, if you haven't had an opportunity to get your t-shirt yet, get your Wind Down Wednesday t-shirt, right? Tonight podcast is being sponsored by the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, T. Swin, Man Can Always Be Wrong podcast, and the Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shapeshifter, the Code Breaker, right? So, I think we're having a conversation tonight. J. Love says, like they bombed the MOVE organization in the 80s. Yes, they did, J. Love. in New Jersey. Yes, they did. They bombed it. This is why I want content and not bullshit, right? I want content and not bullshit. Okay? Thank you, JP, for your donation. Thank you, Tracy Love, for your donation. Thank you, Master Teacher. Thank you all for your donation. Listen, donate. Donate, family. Right? Okay. What the? Facebook at its best. Facebook at its best. Listen, like I've always told you all, if Facebook shuts down, come to my YouTube page. We're on YouTube. We're still broadcasting to YouTube live now. Okay? We are broadcasting to YouTube now. Okay? So, again, as I've shared with you all, if Facebook shuts down, go over to the YouTube page because we're still broadcasting to YouTube even now. Okay? We were just getting into the conversation. We're just getting into the conversation. Okay? Let's do this. Okay. Let me go to our YouTube page. Okay. I see you, JT. JT, send me that itinerary again and my DM, so I know what I need to do uh, for getting there. Okay. All right. So, family, Facebook has done this to me twice, and it's okay. I'll we'll get this bug worked out because, again, I'm switching pages. And that's the reason why I'm switching pages so that we won't have to worry about this. And then we're going to be also, again, streaming live to YouTube. So eventually we'll probably switch all the way over to YouTube so that we don't have to worry about these interruptions, okay? Listen, as always, hold what you got. Muse over it. Yes, Facebook is always spying on me because I've been put on a no-fly list and everything, man. They done everything to me, right? But it's okay. But listen, family, it's been a stone cold gas, man. Hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder on it. But by all means, do what? Govern yourselves accordingly. Shalom Aleichem.